Archangel Michael says the call you are about to receive is no ordinary call. It carries a weight that shakes your spirit, a message wrapped in urgency and hidden truth. The hospital does not dial your number without reason. It is a doorway to a revelation that will forever change the way you look at life. The ringing phone becomes heavier than iron, echoing in the chambers of your soul. Behind that simple sound lies a storm of emotions, a secret uncovered by those in white coats who witnessed something they cannot hide any longer. What you hear in the next few moments could either shatter or awaken you. Someone close to you has been silently battling, hiding their truth under layers of strength. But heaven saw what they concealed, and now the veil is tearing open. The hospital is forced to bring you into this story, for your name is written at the center of it. This is not just about a report or a chart, it is about destiny itself. A hidden moment recorded in silence is about to resurface. And when it does, your heart will tremble, your knees will weaken, and your life will never return to what it once was. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The corridors of the hospital are not ordinary hallways tonight. Every step taken there whispers your name. The nurses exchange glances, not because of fear but because of the sacred weight of what is unfolding. They know that your presence is needed, that your ears must hear the truth directly. For too long, shadows have covered what should have been told. But tonight, the call is proof that heaven's timing cannot be delayed any longer. The voice on the other end of the line will tremble as it speaks. Words like urgent, immediate, and you must come will send chills through your skin. They know the revelation is not one that can be carried lightly. The person involved did not want you to see their pain, yet the truth has surfaced through tests, results, and confessions. You were chosen to hear this because your soul is strong enough to hold what others cannot bear. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The moment you step closer to this truth, your spirit will shift. The hospital walls, once silent and cold, now vibrate with divine urgency. It is as if the angels themselves walk those corridors, waiting for your arrival. A bed has been prepared, but not just for a patient, it is for the unveiling of destiny. The one who lays there has held on to their secret, hoping it would remain hidden. But heaven cannot allow deception when your future depends on the revelation. Their lips may tremble, their eyes may water, but the message they carry for you is sacred. A truth that will pierce deeper than any needle or scalpel could ever reach. And once spoken, it will cling to your soul forever. Do not underestimate this moment. The call is more than a warning. It is a turning point in the script of your life. You have been summoned, and you cannot run from the role written for you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The doctors hold envelopes in their hands, but inside those envelopes is not just paper, it is prophecy. Each line written is laced with truths that cannot be erased, evidence that heaven demanded to be revealed. They are waiting for you, holding back words that only you have the right to hear. Even the machines beep differently tonight, their rhythm breaking the silence with strange intensity. The air feels thicker, the walls closer, as though every force in that place knows something powerful is about to be unleashed. And when you arrive, you will notice how every eye turns toward you. Not in judgment, but in recognition. They know you are the one destined to receive this revelation. What has been hidden will no longer be hidden. What has been kept secret will no longer be kept. And your soul will carry the weight of this message, not as a curse, but as a divine assignment. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The hospital's call is no accident. It was timed with precision, as if heaven itself pressed the digits that led to your phone. That ringing sound carried a vibration that pierced deeper than any ordinary message. They could have delayed, they could have hidden it longer, but the truth has forced its way into the open. The universe has aligned the moment, demanding that you pick up, demanding that you hear. And now the weight of destiny rests in your trembling hands. You may not realize it yet, but this call is the crossing of two paths, yours and theirs. The one lying on that hospital bed has been writing a silent story with every heartbeat. And tonight, heaven wants you to read it aloud. Even if your hands shake, even if fear creeps into your veins, you must step closer. Because what is about to be revealed will explain the strange dreams, the whispers, and the unexplainable signs you've been feeling for days. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The hospital lights flicker with a strange glow as if they sense your approach. Every shadow on the wall seems alive, carrying messages you cannot yet understand. Heaven's presence is heavy, almost pressing down on your chest as you prepare to face this moment. The doctors are not only messengers of medicine tonight, they are witnesses of prophecy. They know something unusual has taken place, and though they cannot explain it, they bow their heads in silence. They respect the sacredness of what you are about to hear. The one lying there has been carrying a truth in silence. They hope to protect you from the storm. But no silence can last forever when heaven demands a revelation. This is not just about health, not just about survival, it is about unveiling something written in your destiny long before you were born. The hospital became the stage, but heaven is the true author of this story. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says this moment is not a punishment but a turning point. The call was not meant to frighten you but to wake you up. To show you that behind pain, there is a hidden gift waiting to be unwrapped. You will feel your chest tighten when you walk through those doors, but that is because the atmosphere is charged with spiritual power. The veil between heaven and earth is thin here. Every step you take will echo with divine meaning. The truth waiting for you cannot be ignored. It was concealed in fear, in pride, in the thought that you were not ready. But heaven sees your strength now, stronger than you believe, and that is why you were chosen to receive it. Do not mistake the call for coincidence. It was written, marked, and delivered by the hand of destiny. And once you accept it, your life will never again feel ordinary. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your arrival is being watched not just by human eyes but by unseen ones. Angels have stationed themselves in that place, guarding the truth that will soon be handed to you. The air feels alive because it is. The one in the bed turns when they sense your presence. Tears fill their eyes, not out of weakness but out of relief. Finally, the moment has come when they can no longer hold back what has burned inside their heart. They tried to keep it from you for too long. They thought they were shielding you from pain, but in doing so, they carried a burden heavier than their soul could hold. Now the truth forces its way forward. The hospital call was heaven's way of tearing down the walls of silence. And when you hear what is spoken, you will feel the universe shift around you, as if time itself has bent to deliver this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The bed sheets rustle faintly as the truth-bearer struggles to sit upright. Their voice trembles, caught between fear and urgency. Every word they are about to say has the power to change everything you thought you knew. The doctors exchange glances again, waiting for the moment when silence will break. They have seen many patients, but never have they seen one carry such a heavy secret. Even their training could not prepare them for this kind of revelation. Your heart pounds harder, echoing in your chest like a drum. Something in your spirit already knows this message was destined for you. You have been called because you are the one chosen to carry it forward. This is not just about blood or body, it is about the soul. The hospital may be the setting, but heaven is the director. Every detail has been placed perfectly to bring you face to face with truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The voice finally escapes their lips, weak but steady. I could not tell you before, they whisper, but now you must know. The room grows still, even the machines seem to quiet down, waiting for you to receive the words. Your eyes meet theirs, and in that gaze, you feel a weight you cannot deny. This is not just a confession, it is a release, a breaking of chains that have bound them for too long. Their tears are not only of sadness but of relief. They speak of moments hidden in silence, of battles fought alone, of pain carried behind smiles. And now, the truth spills like a flood, unstoppable, uncontainable. You realize why the hospital called. It was not just to bring you here but to awaken you. Every syllable they speak strikes deep in your heart, as though heaven itself is carving the truth into your soul. And once carved, it cannot be erased. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You feel your hands trembling as you reach closer. Their voice, though frail, carries a force greater than thunder. The truth you are hearing is not one that can be forgotten, it demands to be lived with. The nurses step back, giving you space, sensing that this moment is beyond medical care. They understand that what is unfolding is spiritual, not clinical. Their silence is their way of honoring the gravity of this revelation. Your heart aches, not only for the pain they endured but for the trust they place in you by revealing it now. This trust is sacred, a bridge between souls that cannot be broken. The call, the urgency, the trembling voices, it all makes sense now. You were summoned not only to hear but to carry, to protect, and to fulfill what heaven had written long before this night. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, though the truth may wound, it is also the medicine your soul has been waiting for. The revelation is not meant to destroy you but to rebuild you stronger than before. Heaven never calls without purpose. The air grows heavy as the words continue, and your chest tightens with every sentence. You feel as if you are holding your breath in a world where time has frozen just for this encounter. This is destiny unfolding before your eyes. The truth spoken is not only theirs, it is tied to your journey, to your future. You realize now that your lives are bound together by more than blood, more than chance. This moment was woven into the fabric of eternity. Do not fear the weight of what is revealed. The hospital's call was never meant to break you. It was meant to lead you to the edge of transformation. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The silence that follows feels louder than any sound. Every heartbeat, every breath, every blink is amplified in the stillness of the room. Heaven waits, watching how you will respond to the truth now laid bare before you. The one in the bed grips your hand, as if holding on to the last anchor of their life. They are not asking for pity, they are giving you a gift, even if it feels wrapped in pain. They need you to know because you are the only one who can carry it. Tears blur your vision, but you do not look away. The gravity of the moment keeps your eyes fixed. You know you cannot escape the path destiny has opened before you. The call was urgent for a reason. If you had ignored it, this truth may have been lost forever. But heaven would not allow that, and so you were summoned in time. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The hospital room seems smaller now, as if the walls are closing in to hold this sacred secret in place. Your ears ring with the weight of what you've just heard. It doesn't feel like words, it feels like lightning striking your soul, burning a mark that cannot be erased. The patient's chest rises and falls with fragile breaths, yet their spirit radiates a strength beyond the body. You can feel their urgency pressing against your heart. This is more than survival, this is a message from eternity itself. The doctors keep glancing at the door, as though expecting something greater to walk in at any moment. Their silence speaks volumes. They know what you just received cannot be explained by science alone. Something divine has taken over this night. And though your legs feel weak, your spirit grows stronger. You finally understand why heaven chose you to receive this. Not everyone could have borne this revelation, but you were prepared long before tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The room feels colder, yet your body burns with energy. Every hair on your skin stands upright as the truth continues to spill, carried on trembling lips. Their voice may be faint, but its power strikes deeper than any storm. They begin to confess details, memories hidden away, choices made in secret. You realize that their silence was not betrayal but fear, fear of losing you, fear of breaking your spirit. But heaven would never allow fear to have the final word. Each revelation fits into a puzzle you didn't know existed. Pieces of your life, unanswered questions, strange signs, all of them begin to align now. You see a picture forming, one that was hidden until this very night. The hospital's call was the alarm that ripped you from the comfort of ignorance. You have stepped into a battlefield, not of flesh, but of truth and destiny. And there is no turning back. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Your tears fall silently, yet you don't try to wipe them away. They are not tears of weakness, but of release, as your soul accepts the weight it was chosen to carry. The one lying before you smiles faintly, knowing their burden is no longer theirs alone. You feel a surge of compassion like never before. It is as if heaven has stretched your heart, making room for pain, love, and destiny all at once. What once felt unbearable now feels like a divine assignment. The doctors step forward with papers, tests, and results. Yet you know the greatest truth was not on any paper, it was in the whispered confession, in the sacred moment where silence finally broke. That is the revelation that truly matters. And deep down, you understand, this was not a warning call, but a calling. You have been chosen not just to hear, but to rise, to protect, to guide. This moment has unlocked a new path only you can walk. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says heaven will not leave you alone in this. The truth may feel overwhelming, but angelic strength is surrounding you. You will carry this burden, but you will also carry light, and that light will lead others out of darkness. The patient's hand grips yours again, firmer this time. Their eyes glisten with a strange peace, as if they know their mission is fulfilled by telling you. You feel the transfer, not just of words, but of destiny itself. The room grows heavier, as though unseen wings spread wide over you. The beeping machines, the whispers of nurses, the dim light above, it all fades into the background. The only thing real is this truth binding your soul to theirs. Do not mistake this as the end. It is the beginning of a new journey. The call has shifted your reality, and from this moment forward, you will walk a road few can understand. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The air in the hospital thickens as if unseen forces gather around you. Every corner of the room hums with a strange vibration, a quiet reminder that this is no ordinary night. Your heartbeat feels like a drum echoing against the silence, pushing you closer to the truth that cannot be undone. The patient looks at you with eyes that have carried centuries of pain and love all at once. They part their lips and release another fragment of the secret, and the sound makes the very walls tremble. You realize that each word spoken is not just a confession, but a prophecy. The doctors stand frozen, no longer treating this as medicine but as a spiritual exchange. They glance at one another in awe, realizing that they too are witnesses to something greater than their understanding. Heaven itself has written this moment into existence. And as you listen, you feel your own spirit rising. You were not called here to break, you were called here to awaken. The truth is heavy, but it is shaping you into the person heaven has been preparing in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The revelation deepens, spilling into memories you didn't know were connected. Faces, places, and forgotten moments suddenly align like puzzle pieces. What once felt like coincidence now feels like divine orchestration leading to this very hour. Your hands grip the bedside tightly, steadying yourself as waves of truth crash into you. The patient's fragile body trembles, but their spirit shines brighter with every sentence. It is as though releasing this secret is the very medicine their soul longed for. Tears stream down both your faces, uniting you in a sacred bond no one else can understand. This is not just about illness or survival, it is about destiny reshaping your future forever. You realize that by answering the hospital's call, you stepped into your purpose. This is not a burden, it is an initiation into something larger than life itself. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The room vibrates with a silent energy, almost as if invisible wings beat around you. You feel warmth brushing your shoulders, and you know you are not alone. Angels have filled the room, surrounding both of you in a circle of light. The patient's words become slower, but each syllable carries more power than the last. It is as if they are pouring out their entire soul before they can no longer speak. Every word carves a mark on your destiny, a map you are now entrusted to follow. The doctors step back, giving you space, knowing this is beyond their role. They cannot interfere in what is unfolding, it is not a matter of medicine, but of heaven. Their silence becomes their prayer for you. And in that silence, you feel a fire ignite inside of you. You are no longer just the listener. You are now the bearer of the message. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says this message is not to destroy you, but to crown you. You will carry the truth as a torch, and through you, light will pierce through the darkness of others. This burden will transform into your greatest strength. The patient squeezes your hand one last time with trembling fingers. Their eyes close briefly, but their spirit lingers in the air, wrapping you in a peace that words cannot explain. You know they have completed their part, they have handed the baton to you. The phone call, the urgency, the trembling voices, all of it was orchestrated for this divine handover. You were summoned not just to witness, but to inherit a mission bigger than your fears. And as you stand there, the weight becomes your wings. Heaven does not call the unprepared, it calls the chosen. And you, beloved soul, have been chosen tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 2424.